Did you set a goal around the first of the year that you're having difficulty achieving? One reason you may not have considered might be your schedule. Now, Paul Graham, in his infamous essay, The Manager versus Maker Schedule, talked about how depending on the tasks that we have to do, whether we should be on sort of the manager's default every 30 minutes scheduled for a new project and work in meetings where you can, versus the maker schedule where you'd leave a whole day or at a minimum a half of a day available to work on a key project. And I think it's really important to consider the type of work that you're doing in the way that you're scheduling your day. But if you can't go quite as far as to shift completely to a maker's schedule, one way to do that would be to shift from a reactive schedule to a proactive schedule. What I mean by that is the day before, set your priorities for the next day. So whether it's before you leave work or before you go to bed at night, identify those first few things that you need to do every morning. And then cut off all input from the outside until you've completed those, or at least for a set amount of time. So that would mean not rolling out of bed and checking email or checking Facebook or Twitter, those things that we all do. Those probably aren't conducive to us really achieving our goals. So if we cut that out, have our quiet time in the morning, and stay focused on our priorities, we can make huge strides before the busyness of the day takes over. Now, if you work in an office, this is probably going to take some adjustments on your team's part as well. But if you just let them know that, for example, you're not checking email until 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning to come get you if there's really an emergency, most people understand that, and they may even start to have similar periods themselves. And you'll notice not just you, but your entire team getting more done. So here's what you can do. Again, set your priorities the night before. When you wake up in the morning, consider yourself on an input blackout until you get those priorities accomplished, or until a certain hour of the day. Don't check your email, don't check your Facebook, Twitter, any social media until you've completed those tasks. And beyond that, if you work with real people, let them know your priorities as well. Give that a try, and I'll bet you'll make some big strides towards achieving your goals.